Okay, after we finish the alignment calibration for battle action, then we can start to do the calibration for color offset to be sure the print will not get the overlap problem as wet color varnish are not on the same position. So we can start to do the alignment for color offset. We go to the focus alpha jet control system and we go to the attribute and then we see the setting, and setting here you have to extend it, and here first the print model we choose focus 4, and here the first one from each head to head 1 horizontal distance is between to this position. This is for to left, and here is to right, because from here we have to left to right and battle action. So if we want to get the best printing quality for battle action, first we must adjust the picture print to left and print to right. Once the print to left is adjust the wear and to right also adjust the wear. So when we print the battle action, we can get a good printing speed and resolution. So first we choose print selection to left, and here is to left numbers. Here is the head 1 is 0 for always. The head 1 means white ink, because we keep the white ink not move, and we adjust the position for color print head and varnish print head to be sure the color and varnish print head at the same position, print position on the top of the white. So here's to adjust the number for print to left. So once we print again to print to right, so we need to adjust the number here, adjust the number horizontal number here for varnish, for color, for varnish. And head 4 we keep 0 because the focus alpha jet only use the 3 print head. Head 1 is white, head 2 is color, head 3 is varnish. Okay, so when we go to the bottom of the parameter, we can see here this is named from each head to head 1 vertical distance. So the 0 is means the wet print head, and second one, this one is for wet print for color print head, and this one is for varnish print head. So wet, color, and varnish. And number 4 is empty, keep 0 because we only use the 3 print head. So we just need to adjust the second one and the third one print head to keep the 3 print head the same vertical position to be sure the print picture will not get overlap at the back side and front side. So this is for vertical offset adjustment, and this for to left and to go back here and back to right back here. And all the number we adjust before delivery, so we just need to print a picture to test. And here you can also, if you are full understand the focus alpha jet and you have some full working experience and engineer, you can print this picture to test to check the position. But the best way for freshmen to adjust the battle action is to print a picture. We just create a picture from Photoshop. So also you can find out the test file from the focus support USB flash. And right now I also teach you how to create a picture to print to check if the white layer, color layer, and the varnish layer are printed in the same position. So first we open the Photoshop. And here we go to File and we click New. Here we set about the width for 5 cm, and you also can put, but the size cannot bigger, the width cannot bigger than 40 cm, and the height cannot bigger than 60 cm. So we can put 5 cm 25 centimeter. And background, we can click it by white background. We can keep a background color, and you can also keep by white. And the color model we choose by CMYK, the resolution we keep 300 pixels. Okay, then we click create. Okay, we can hear this white background, and we double click this icon. This icon is lock. We unlock the background to become the layer. Okay, and we just use the select tool here. We select the tool, select the area, and here we go to the red button and we click create a new layer, layer 1, and we right click the mouse, we click fill. We can choose the color we want to print. We print the color, we can print a black color, fill black color. Okay, it's a black layer, and we delete the layer 1, we can choose delete layer. Okay, so this is the layer for CMYK, and also we need to print with white ink and varnish. So we need to create a spot channel for the white print head and spot channel for varnish. Okay, so we go to the channel, we can see here only have CMYK, no white and no varnish. So we just select the area we want to print white ink, because we process the picture to the test print, offset print. So we just fill full of. We also use the same selecting tools and fill. We select here must pay attention. We must select all the area, and we go to the channel here and we click new spot channel, and here we put white. This white is for white layer, and the color we choose by CMYK 100 for maximum white ink, and solidity we also put 100. And here, if you put less, it's less white ink. If you put full dark CMYK full with 100, maximum white ink limit. So the color you feel is more dark, there's more white ink coming out. And solidity we put 100. And then click print, click create. So this is the layer for white. And also we need to create varnish with the same way, fill and new spot channel, and we name by varnish, and solidity also 100, and here's also CMYK 100, maximum varnish ink limit. So here we got CMYK layer, CMYK channel, and spot white channel and spot varnish channel. After we did like this, and here must be sure is the CMYK model. We go to the image model, we be sure is CMYK here. After that, we open the eyes. Here we must open the eyes. If you click off the eyes, it will not print white ink and varnish. We back to the layer, and we go to file and save. We save as TIFF for best quality. We just name the color offset print. Okay, so this is the picture we want to print with white color varnish. Then we need to rip it. We open the rip software, and also before you open the rip software, we need to insert the USB flash, the USB key on your computer, and we open it. and we go to import. We import the picture we processed, and then we keep the original size here, and the position, any position is okay, just to be sure the picture will not over the edge of the program. And we go to spot color, and here we choose the spot color. First one you choose spot, and second one choose spot, and density keep the 0 because we choose spot colors on the density will not working. If you choose another position, it will become another option will be working. So we choose the spot color. The ink limit was controlled by the Photoshop. And here we go to large middle for white, larger middle for color for varnish. So this first one is white channel, and the second one is for varnish channel. If you click none here, that means the picture will print only with white and CMYK. And if you click off this one or keep for none, so the picture print only with CMYK with no white and varnish. And if you choose by none and here for spot, and also if you print with white, so always the first spot channel will be white, second channel will be varnish. So if you want to print varnish and white, we must click spot both. And the shrink here must remember because we process the picture for color offset, so we just keep for 0 or for 0 and click OK, and then we click to print and click forward output and choose the focus full hot UV ink, and we click print. To save, we can save to a desk for test. We click name for test, color of set test print, and then we click save. So we start processing. Okay, after processing, we get the PR file. We can open the control software and we click the file and we find out the process the file. Okay, so here we get it. So when we see this program, we can see the picture. But this is the icon. This is the icon, just a short icon for a picture. It's not the same printed color. So the color is different as the Photoshop. It doesn't matter. It's just the icon. But after real print is difference. Okay, so if we want to print a picture with white color varnish, we need to choose white and varnish print, and we can see when we click on the file, the job, we can see here the colors show 8 color. That means the picture with CMYK, LCLM, white and varnish, totally 8 color. So we need to open the white ink. So here we close the white ink and we start print. We get yellow. We show the yellow code. Image color mismatch. So that means the picture process is with 8 color, but you print without white ink. So we need to click on, choose the white ink open, and we go to here attribute, task attribute, and here we must choose white bottom, gloss varnish on top. We must choose the last one. And here it means the white, just print white and the color, and the white ink on the bottom, the color ink on the top of the white ink. And here's the print with the middle result as white ink on the top and color ink on the bottom of the white ink to print the middle. And only white means just print with white ink, no color. And only color means only print with color ink without white ink. And here's white ink on bottom and varnish on top, which is the last one to check the offset print. And repeat count, this means the white ink limit, white ink density. So normally we keep 1 and 2. So the more number we put, the more white ink coming out. The white ink density become better, but it prints with more slowly. So we choose here 1 is enough. And we go to check another setting. We go to check the ink limit. Be sure all the ink limit is not off. we click off the ink limit. And go to setting extended, we be sure the print model is focus 4. This is the print width to adjust to suitable for focus UV ink. And this print model is dependent on what kind of UV ink you bought. If you bought from Focus, and we suggest you to Focus 4. If you use your own ink, you must create a new print model width to suitable for your UV ink. So that's why we do not suggest the customer to buy the ink from other company from the local market if you're not working well to get the best print quality. And here we first choose to write, and we check the print. After we print, we just check the print quality, and we change the number by to write. This 1, 2, 3. And after we print it, if we print a picture by to left, so we just adjust the number from here and here and here for to left. Also, even you print to left to right, you also need to adjust the vertical distance by these 2 numbers. And also we must click off the rotary print option. This is for print on the bottle or marker. So when now we print offset print, we just print on the paper. So we must click off. And the margin, we must set up the margin for print position, X margin and Y margin. 0 and 0 is on the edge. So you can choose the position you want to print. And then we click print. On the speed, we choose slow speed for test first. Okay, we can see the print result. We enlarge to the picture, we can see carefully. We can see the white color varnish will not overlap and the same way. So it's not overlap. But we can see a little bit the varnish is not overlap a little bit on top, the varnish. So we can adjust a little bit the varnish to the varnish here is a little bit to right. So it's not good. We need to move the varnish to left by this way. So remember, to left is plus number. We can judge by our eyes. Here maybe 3 pixels, 2 or 3 pixels. So we just put 2 or 3 pixels to test. So we go to the software and we choose, we increase the number. So now we can see the number is vertical, horizontal is varnish is has 3, is -2. -2 we plus 2 is 0. So we put 0 here and we print the picture again. We print the same picture, offset test. We choose print. Right now we click off the white margin position, print. Otherwise we print on the same position. We can see the white color varnish will not overlap and the same way. So it's not overlap. But we can see a little bit the varnish is not overlap a little bit on top. The varnish. So we can adjust a little bit the varnish to the varnish here is a little bit too red. So it's not good. We need to move the varnish to left by this way. So remember, to left is plus number. We can judge by our eyes. Here maybe 3 pesos, 2 or 3 pesos. So we just put 2 or 3 pesos to test. So we go to the software and so after we put the number, we can see the test print results. By white, color, and varnish, one pass print. You can see here, the varnish is moved. Before the varnish is overlap, we can see the varnish before here is overlap to left to right, and now after we put the +2 parameter, so it's strict. So that means varnish calibration for horizontal is good, and also the on vertical white and varnish, the color and varnish also no overlap, the same layer. No overlap here, and we can see here is good, here is good, and here is good. 80 precision, no overlap. That means the calibration for offset, vertical and horizontal is working well. So just remember, if you got overlap for color and for varnish, you just put the number, change the number, plus the number on the software with the current number. Go to, if we want to go to the left, so you just plus the number. If you want to go to top, you just also plus the number. If you want to go to the front and want to go to the right, you just reduce the parameter from software. So this is the method for do the calibration for horizontal and vertical for white print head, color print head, and varnish print head. Just to be sure, if you want print square, you get 3 layers, the same position, like this.